Sweet, I can pull that over there. No, that's not what I wanted. Ah. And then, yeah, go over that one. Give that one some more room. Oh, I can't. Okay. Okay, so that's active, and that's connected. Okay. Cool. Good. Now, step 3. Welcome, welcome, all of you. All one of you. I'm just trying to see what I can do. Get this multi-streaming issue set up. And once I learn how to do this, I will never have to go through this process ever again. Won't be that'd be fun. That'll be a good time. But for the time being, I still need to mess around and get everything working. Although I've got 1, I've got 2. I just need number 3 here, and I think I can get that functioning. This okay. God willing, I can get everything working, and so I can do it. And once I do this long enough, I won't have to do multiple sources, and we can just focus on Twitch. But for the time being, because of all these issues that I have, and being newer, and actually trying to grow an audience, we're gonna wanna do the split system, and just try and figure out something for that. But that's okay. That's no problem. So it's currently displaying a vertical canvas to TikTok, but TikTok also needs to go live on its own and use this system. So long as it takes forever to get loading here. So I hope you're enjoying this just complete and total quietness that we're getting here. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we are already good. TikTok is already live. Let's see. I check it from my phone. It's the question. So many different things, so much happening at once. It says that I am already live. And if I am already live, then I should be able to see that. But if I'm not, even though it says I am, that's gonna be a problem. And if that's the case, I would love to see my TikTok chat as well. I want to see all of them, ideally. Obviously. So, especially since I set up so much time. Oh, I am already live. So, oh joy. We're having fun here, folks. We're having a lot of fun sitting in this empty abyss, just trying to figure out how to make this happen. Because if I can get this one, this would be the best for me. Bit rate is low. Rate is low. What do I sound like then? Hold on. Rate is low. What do I sound like then? Hold on. Rate is low. It's not terrible. Hold on, let me mute my desktop audio. Yeah, okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. On live now. Okay, did that force an end to... Test live. Oh, great. I don't have my sensitivity properly properly set. Okay. So, yeah, and this is actually gonna lag the shit out of my computer. Can I get rid of this and it still work? Yes. And then we can pop this. I wish I could do a pop out of this chat too. So many different things. I am not a fan of some of the systems that I am using. And that's okay. I don't have to be. But presumably this is working now, and if I stop that, because I don't need that one since this one is currently live. Oh my god. I am not a fan. I keep saying that, but I'm not a fan of these systems. I'm probably going to continue to research this. Just to see what I can do. For the time being, it looks like it's going to be just a big scrambled mess of like 2 different applications running at once instead of what I want it to be, which is one application sharing to 3 different places. Where do I even put this? Can't make it. Can I make it any smaller? I can. Put this live chat there. Actually, I put it right there. it's so fucking stupid. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome. To those joining me again, I'm just making an effort to get all of these working together. And get all of them overlapping in a way that functions. Oh, this is so silly. That's okay. That's alright. Alright, well, as long as we're at it, we got all this over here. Let's see how well we perform doing this. And as I go, and as I learn more, and hopefully get some flavor of like recognition of how to get TikTok looking better, we can improve that one better. Or you can find me at twitch.tv/juniper_Solaris. That's probably the best way to get the best quality viewing experience for what I'm doing here, instead of just getting it chopped off half and having me complain about your software. So those are your options. Playing a little bit more Team Fortress because I figure if I'm going to be streaming a system that I'm completely unfamiliar with, I may as well be also playing a game that I am so deeply familiar with that it's almost like second nature. You know, if that makes sense. Um, we can give this a try. I'm looking to hopefully do some stuff with Emmy later, a little later. It's my fiance there. But for the time being, again, I see a problem. Okay. Yeah, for the time being, I just want to see if I can get this system functioning in a way that's good. So far, right now, my only problem is some of the other chats I'm not actually able to see. Or not chats, but like the live viewership I'm not able to see for all of these. But I think so long as I can keep an eye on Twitch on one end and then just make sure that TikTok is still functioning, you know, it's going to be fine. But let's see what I can do here. I don't play a whole lot of Sniper, if I'm being honest. I taught myself to get better at it, but I'm still not, like, phenomenal. Oh, never mind. Apparently I'm just popping off there. God damn. Are you? Yeah, you are. That's no problem. I feel like the longer you play this game, the more you get, like, a sixth sense for spies. Like, even if somebody you're looking at that's your teammate looks like they could be completely normal, they're still probably a spy, and if you shoot them, you're going to be rewarded. Especially if the player has to be newer, but not so new, so that, like, their movements look erratic no matter what, and, like, you can't tell if it's just a new player on your team or a new player on the enemy team. Oh. Let's see here, let me let this engineer get his stuff there. But yeah, the other thing I was worried about with this was frame performance, which I actually am starting to see some issues with, so hopefully I can, again, work this out in a way that actually doesn't cause these problems. Spy, right? No, you're not. Okay. I'm over here all spy paranoid because of one guy. Okay, well, I may be playing well, but my computer performance is not, so we're definitely gonna have to find a better way to do this, because I knew running two different encoding, or not encoding, but two different instances for streaming would be a lot worse than just running the one and having it delivered to two, which is my two options here. But yeah. Not working terribly well. Okay, well, we're gonna keep exploring. Okay. But we go through. So we're gonna start again. It is connected to YouTube output. This up. Let me just put this on the side here. I want to actually see. Oops. No, it's shitting by itself. Okay. My system is literally shitting itself trying to do this. I have a better idea. Pull this up on my phone. Hello, Sparky. It is good to see you in the chat. First chatter that is not a bot, which is pretty cool. I hope you enjoy me fumbling around trying to figure out how to get these programs functioning without completely breaking my computer. Something I know is possible. I've done it in the past. But I'm also trying to do this in a way that is actually, like, you know, manageable. So we're gonna keep that on the side there, and we're just gonna keep going. And hope that this isn't as poor performance that I think it is. Because it still says that I'm getting an encoding overload, but I do not know. Again, these are things that I'm just deeply unfamiliar with, that I'm trying to figure out. And sadly, it is not going very well. At least as much as I hope it would. No, so I am getting a lot of... I'm getting a lot of lag here. So we're gonna keep trying. Oh, try, okay. There is a way for me to... Settings, stream. There we go. Code. Okay. No, we're still having encoder problems. Are we? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna keep trying. Give me one, um, give me one moment here, YouTube folks. I am trying to find a way so that this does not absolutely crumble, for you all. But I am enjoying your celebratory, notices. So let me see here. How are we doing frame-wise now? It still says that my encoder is overloaded, which is not a good sign. Which tells me that I am likely going to be lagging a lot on the stream, and I really don't want that. At least for the YouTube folks. I don't exactly know. My experience for Twitch, this usually looks pretty good. But it looks like we're doing a lot better for the YouTube folks. But again, you know, if it continues to be a problem, I'm going to keep looking at it, keep messing with it. But yeah, right now we're having encoding problems, which is fine. Again, like I mentioned, I don't typically play a whole lot of sniper. So hopefully we can make something happen here. Okay, it's looking a lot more fluid now that I'm just pulling it up on my phone here, so y'all should be getting a better experience than the 5 frames a second that I was putting out just a second ago. But yeah, like I said, this is just a little test stream to see if I can actually get multi-track streaming working, because so far, every time I've tried it, it has been a disaster. So we're gonna keep working on it, because I know it's something that I am able to do. And it's something that I'm able to get working if I play my cards right. I love Borneo. This is one of my favorite maps. Sadly, every time I play it, it's always a complete roll, like one way or the other. You know, so we're gonna try and make something happen here, but not make something happen so much so that Medix is spy. Not make something happen so much so that I am like unable to have fun, because I hate rolls in this game. I hate it when everybody plays so well that the game is over before you even ready. Also, it's fine, you know. Yeah, it's no fun. This is simple, long and short of it. Sorry, I'm so much more focused on making sure that the stream is actually functioning than not. So my apologies. There we go. If it doesn't actually seem all that great, but it seems like we're improving here slowly but surely. Like I mentioned, we're gonna be looking at hopefully doing some stuff with Emmy in the future here, but obviously that is entirely dependent on my ability to, as well as whether or not the stream is actually going to function, or if I'm going to continue having problems, because it looks like, for the time being, it looks like I'm going to continue having problems. I don't know, I might bump down the quality from like 1920 by 1080 down to like 720 and see if that helps. But for the time being, this is functioning, and I'm happy that this is functioning, because it took way too long to set up. Even though I still couldn't get it functioning on TikTok quite yet, at least not in a way that is actually, like, you know, usable. Oh, that's some great language there. Oh, I should have, like, turned chat off or something like that. I don't know. That's something I'd have to look into. But hopefully, you know, hopefully it doesn't continue to be a problem. Oops. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're just walking over them. That's what I mean. Oh my god. Yeah, alright. We just walk over them and the game is over before you even know it, and it's not any fun. And nobody has a good time. And because nobody has a good time, it is what it is. But yeah, after this round here, I'm probably gonna look into hopefully messing with the encoding process and the quality, and reset up the stream with a little bit of a lower quality so that I'm able to both play the game and give at least a high frame rate in stream, because I care about that a whole lot more than I care about whether or not the quality is 1920 by 1080 versus... Oh my god. Thank god I was overhealed there. That was an amazing shot on his part. Ah. Yeah, Ian says Overheal 2025 in chat. We'd love to see that. Charge your shot next time. There we go. That'll be fun. I like messing with people. At least a little bit. It's always nice. I mean, I'm a scout player. You know, at the end of the day, I'm going to be messing with people in a way that is ultimately... oh, Jesus. He's going to taunt that, isn't he? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. I played this game for so long. The behavior of Team Fortress players is a well-dissected and well-understood art that I now know down to a science. No, that's good. We love to see a sniper that can have some fun with it, though. See, I'll definitely get him back here. Just have to catch him. See, we're gonna get all the way up to the end here, and then this like point is gonna be impossible for us to cap, and the entire game time is gonna be spent here. And I feel like that's like the fundamental problem with a lot of payload maps, is that you have these like really well-designed maps for 3/4 of it, but because of the map structure and again just the behavior of Team Fortress players, they don't really focus that much on the objective until they realize the game is about to end. And then they're so worried about it that, you know, it goes to a stalemate until the last 10 seconds, and then they like remember the objective exists again. So it's either you get absolutely rolled and you don't even capture the first point, or the opposite happens and they roll up until the last point, and then, oh my god, the game lasts for a while, and then nothing happens. You know, point of the matter is that Team Fortress is a funny game made by funny people for funny people, where there is so much of this game that goes unused because of the fact that the matches are so quick in between, like, or the in between is so fast, and like the mid game is so quick that you're not even experiencing most of the game, and I think that's a travesty. Oh my god, thirsty girl got me. Let me try Pyro. I never, like, it's not like Overwatch where I can look at a game state and go, I know exactly what I need to do here. You know, with small exceptions to, like, oh, there's too many snipers and spies, so I shouldn't play sniper or spy, or they have a lot of engineers, so scout's not going to help me, right? I have no fucking idea when to play Pyro, is the point of that. I don't know. Like, sure, if there's a lot of soldiers in demos, but if there's so many soldiers in demos, you get overwhelmed, like, anyway. Which is not the case now. Oh, shit, he got me. Did I just get him back? No, I got his buddy back. Oh, fuck. That was good, though. I like that. Pyro's a really fun class. I'm just very bad at him, and that's because I'm so concerned. Oops. Oops. There we go. Jesus. Hit the right button. I'm so concerned with, like, never, ever coming off as somebody who, quote-unquote, WM1's an issue that I shouldn't even care about, because if I am worried about it at all, I know that I'm not, like, doing that. But also, sometimes it's the strongest decision to just walk at the enemy with your flamethrower out and not worry about anything else. But my brain is so concerned about that and so worried about making sure that I'm doing all the other things that I'm supposed to be doing as Pyro, right? That I'm not, like, I don't even do any damage. This person can't even shoot at me. And so I will intentionally, like, neuter myself because... Hold on. I'm gonna find this guy. Oh, not there. Oh, well, the game's over. Womp womp. But yeah, I just get so worried about it, and it makes it so that I don't play as well, honestly. Okay, we're gonna try fixing this again. I'm gonna try lowering my settings, and hopefully that does us better. I think we're cusping on greatness here when it comes to making sure that my quality is good, and I'm not getting too many frame drops, because I'm getting some right now. Yeah, stop it. Why is it not? Why is it still streaming then? Mission. Hello? There we go. Okay. Video output is currently active. Where? Okay, let's give this one more try here. No, it still says. I'll have to look into that, what I can do to decrease my video settings, but lowering that CPU usage has helped me out just a little bit here, which is nice. I forget that I'm on red. My brain was just like, oh, my friends. Oh, awful. I'm on red. Oh my god. Thanks, Sayori. There we go. Alright, I'm shooting the blue guys now. Good god. I'm no longer shooting the red guys. With any luck, I'll still be able to get kills, even though I'm not performing as well as I would like to. I'll blame it on computer performance. Again, this computer can handle mild amounts of streaming, so I don't know why I'm having these issues now when I was not in the past. Let me try getting rid of this, because I'm currently not outputting to TikTok anyway, so we don't need that open. Oh, you know what else I can do? I can get rid of this. Oop. Oh shit, am I crashing? No. Okay. Alright, there we go. That actually seemed to help a lot. He was weird. I didn't like his vibes. Great example, by the way, of, you know, we're still, even though we won the last round just because of the behavior of gamers in this game, in Team Fortress, we are still having this point taken relatively quickly, despite the fact that, you know, we just completely rolled them last game. Also, for this, I'm gonna switch back to sniper just because it's on defense, and I play a lot better sniper on defense than I do offense, personally. Even if sniper is a class that I just am not any good at for the most part. She says, nailing a kill that I did not deserve. I'm so mad about that, actually. that makes me angry to an extent that I actually can't really quantify all that well. I'm very upset by that. We keep trying. We get up. You know, that's what I've learned about video games and life, is even when you get disparaged in a way that the world may consider unfair, it is in your best interest to get up and fight, because you can continue to make more mistakes and miss shots that actually aren't your fault, or are your fault, excuse me, and that way you have no one to be mad at but yourself. That guy is second scoping me. That makes me so mad. Okay. Anyway, I have no right to be mad at how somebody plays fucking sniper on casual Borneo, but I don't know why that made me so upset. I realized he wasn't shooting until I would. Land your shot first, coward. With transmitted damage, yeah. I've had that. I've been described that way once or twice. That's okay though. Oh, I thought I nailed that. I thought I fucking nailed that. I did not. Ooh, I saw him for a second, yeah. Look at that. He's not shooting until I do. That's so frustrating. There, run him down, Scout. Get his ass. Nope, okay. It's one of those things, like I was saying, like you start to understand the psychology of Team Fortress players, and I start to know where I'm supposed to be aiming, where someone might come out, right? I mean, this also helps me. Got that guy. That's okay. We wait for this engineer that's dominating me. There, and body shot him. That's awesome. I could have gone for a headshot, but I felt like it was even more BM that I didn't. That poor spy. I found him on accident. But yeah, I mean, this map especially was one I have a lot of nostalgia towards, even though I mean it was released in 2015, which is not anywhere near the beginning of my TF2 life. But this is where I did most of my learning on how to play the game and how to, like, aim especially, you know? Because I learned what you're supposed to do in this game and, like, positioning and stuff long before I learned how to aim. Because I always played with, like, super high sensitivity, right? And that was always an issue. The scout's gonna come out here. Yeah. Oh, okay, damn. Fucking huge donks over there. Love to see it. Oh, hey. Hello? Swap weapons, please. Not like it should have been a headshot. See, I keep on seeing those snipers for like a millisecond, and then when I have time and I'm able to safely line up the shot, oh, I'm cooked if he pushes me. Yep. Nope. Oh my god, my aim. Where did all of that go? Just shoot everything into the floor and hope that you get the scout. Playing on the recoil. I was doing spray patterns. You know, by that point in the spray, it should have been actually hitting him. But, you know, the random variance that happens when you're spraying your submachine gun in Team Fortress 2, as we all know, it actually pulled the spray pattern away from him a little bit. And that's why I missed despite aiming at the floor. And not because I'm bad. Don't write it down that I was bad. I'm a good TF2 player. Anyway. Oh, there's our sniper. Fuck me. Usually this is like the one thing I can do is counter sniping, but apparently not today. Oh, he's just gonna repeat me blind, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I feel bad that I stereotype hatless players because you can be perfectly good at this game and still be hatless. That's lucky. That's not lucky. Oh, 8. Oh, that's okay. But yeah, I've been absolutely demolished against hatless players because I foolishly thought that they weren't shit, and then it turned out that they were shit, and it kind of screwed me over. So I'm trying not to stereotype so much, but, you know, if the boot fits. Oh, god damn, that's the entire enemy team. I'm actually gonna back up a little bit here. How many snipers at this? 1, 2. 2. I'm clearly not doing great. That's okay, though. I have an excuse. I'm lagging. I was distracted by my really busy stream chat. You know, all 3 of you. You know, it is what it is. Okay, we do have 3 snipers. I am going to switch, actually. Oh, I didn't think it would pull me all the way back here. Oh, that's okay. That's fine. I've mentioned this the last time I streamed Team Fortress, but when I'm playing heavy, I really do like the heal along heater with the shotgun. Simply because the shotgun is great for positioning, like I'm doing right now against this pyro. And so I was able to kill him without, like, completely slowing myself down. But also the heal along heater is... God, it doesn't even matter if I have a shotgun. I'm still not paying attention behind me, apparently. But the heal along heater can be really great burst damage if you drop in on them and you already are revving up and it does that fire damage. And then, of course, you do increased damage with the fire damage. It makes it incredibly strong. I am a big fan of mixing the heal along heater with the shotgun. I think it's one of my favorite, actually, combinations. I used to do it with the Brass Beast somewhat, but, like, it makes the Brass Beast better, but you're still dealing with that painfully slow rev-up time, and that's just such a problem, even if you do have the added ability to position. This guy's gonna kill me. Yeah, I thought I could ignore him and just light him on fire. But yeah, it's increasingly, it's very difficult to use the heal along heater, or the Brass Beast, even with the shotgun. It's just blah. Alright. Well, it looks like we are still doing quite well, though. I mean, holding them back. Oh my god. No, we're not. They have 8 minutes to get to us. Sorry, I was fucking looking on the other side. My other screen there. I need to stop doing that and just trust. Trust that everything is working. Oh, I didn't even know they had a spy doing that. It's kind of funny because I come off as just doing like Bat Scout and shit, but that's really not how I play this character. I just find, damn, okay, never mind. I was gonna say I find that the shotgun is like an ultimate, or not the shotgun, the minigun is like an ultimate that you whip out at special times. You know, and if you use it in the wrong places, you're actually going to be doing yourself a better disservice. I don't necessarily, like, actually believe that whole cloth. I think... I probably don't use the minigun enough. I'm so worried about making sure that I'm able to run them down, because I'm, at heart, a scout player. Like, for instance, their use probably the best place to use my minigun, and I had to force it a little bit. Oh, great example of getting the jump. Oh, there's a sniper. Oh my god. I cannot believe that worked. Oh, I don't get credit for that? That's crazy that I don't get credit for that. Honestly. I'm actually really upset about that, because I figure I'd at least get an assist, but I don't know, maybe the demo man was being healed or something I didn't see. Oops. Here we go. There's an instance where maybe running them down with a shotgun would have been a good idea. Right, so it's a balance, and I don't actually know it all that well. Ooh. He's hurting. Yeah, one more pellet hits him and I win there. That's unfortunate. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm seeing now the issue with our... with us playing against their spies. We're struggling. It's crazy because usually I, as a heavy, am like the second person to notice that a spy is being a problem right after the engineer, and I've only gotten killed by him once, I think. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's medic, okay. Ooh. Please, please still be here. No. Been replaced by a Texan. I don't know, there. Dude, I am not good at the video game today. Just not happening. I mean, at least, you know, he didn't get the medic or whatever, but my brain was not comprehending where to aim there. Which is unfortunate. Well, I hope everyone is having a great day, all like 4 of you who are watching in total across all platforms. I'm having a great time, and I'd love to see if people still enthusiastic about this game, as old as it is. I'm gonna just play Pyro here, I guess. Oh my god, that's unfortunate. Okay. I upped my sensitivity a little bit, so hopefully that helps me when I'm trying to aim the minigun, just because. There we go. I'm still able to aim the shotgun just fine. See, this is my issue, is that the aim with the minigun and the aim with the shotgun are two very different skills, and also I use very different sensitivities for. And so I want to use this lower sensitivity for my shotgun, but I use the higher sensitivity on my minigun for tracking versus accurate flicking, right? If that makes sense. So, I don't know. There's probably a middle ground that I could find if I really sat down and tried, but I'm also not a huge heavy player most of the time. I mean, I've enjoyed him more ever since I started actively using the shotgun more. Are you kidding me? That's unnecessary. Ooh, ow. Oh, you are joking me. I'm gonna die because I'm bad at heavy. No, okay. Oh, unfortunate scored shot moment there. I mean, I probably could have ran for health, but if I would have ducked out of there, the sniper would have killed me. So, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. We try our best. Other words of subtle encouragement that my therapist taught me about without throwing my keyboard and monitor out the fucking window because I'm mad. For instance, with the fact that we definitely probably should have defended there, and I don't know why the cart went in when it was actually kind of obvious that we were on the point. Okay, well, I will take this to be a successful little stress test on my computer. I'm gonna continue to look at what to do in terms of quality output to make sure that you're still getting something that looks good, but also ensuring that I'm able to actually play the game without it being really bad. So thank you all so much for tuning in for this really short period of time, I recognize, and also with all the chaos that went on behind it. Okay, so there. Good. I'm able to fill the live chat. 10 total views.